Hello Sydney, wanted to shoot a really quick video just going over the industry and the search volume and the opportunity for SEO for excavating, land clearing, pond building in central Arkansas. Gotta be honest, I've spent quite a bit of time just searching for companies that are good at digital marketing in that area so that I can see exactly what keywords they're using. But every single time that I search for excavating Fayette, Rogers, Springville, Bentonville, and I click on the top search results, which are all of these websites, um, the websites don't have a ton of organic traffic, and it looks like a lot of them. This one does. This one's a national site, but it looks like the reason is there's just not a ton of search volume. This looks okay. Rogers Excavating. Maybe that's one city that has some search volume that we're targeting. But Rogers, when I looked it up earlier, I think that also is a company name. Yeah. So it's not just Rogers the city. But usually what I do before I ever build a website is I try to find the keywords that I want to target, and that would know how much search volume we can expect, how much business we can expect to bring in. Generally, the rule is if I have a couple of keywords that are specific to your location, like if this was Rogers the city, Rogers Excavating, and that was 100 search volume a month, and the keyword difficulty was 0, then and I was able to rank number 1, then we could expect usually about a third. Right, look at that. A third of the clicks, the traffic, will go to you if you're ranking in the top 3 spots. And so then we can calculate exactly how much return on investment you have from the keywords. But even though the keyword search volume isn't super high for the locations, there still is a good opportunity in excavating because all of the search volume is super low difficulty. There's not a very much competition online for the keywords that we're trying to rank for. So this is a really important one. Keyword difficulty metric is based on a 0 to 100 scale. Usually if it's a 0, we can rank with it within 2 to 3 months. It's these higher ones, 21, 36 keyword difficulty. That is usually take 6 to 8 months of SEO and backlinking before we're able to rank for them. But yeah, even these like competitor names, even though this is just a competitor name, we can still try to rank for that and outrank his own website for his name. So when somebody searches Gall Excavation, because this guy hasn't spent very much on his SEO, his backlink profile isn't super strong. So we could outrank all of your competitors for their own names if you wanted to. But yeah, there is a ton of really good keywords nationally that aren't location specific to Arkansas, but still it's not very hard to rank for. So we could put these kind of keywords on your website and rank for all of them on a national scale, and then when people search for the local search terms, including the city keywords, then we'll rank for those as well. Usually once you're ranking nationally, then you can rank for every local keyword without any problem. But yeah, look at this search volume. These are really good terms. Local excavation contractor, and they're all really low keyword difficulty. So if you wanted to build a national level company and service the entire United States, we could totally do that and rank number 1 on all of these search terms. But that's dreaming a little bit big. But yeah, this first step for building a website is to get the keywords, figuring out the best ones with the highest search volume and the lowest keyword difficulty. And the next step after that is building something called backlinks. So you probably have experienced with backlinks before with your previous SEO person, but pretty much what a backlink is it's another website that is linking to your site. It's referencing it. So for example, if you have a blog article that says the cheapest way to clear land in Midwest United States, and it goes into a bunch of tips on that stuff. And then I could contact a bunch of other websites, blogs, and websites for construction companies and say, hey, I have this article, and they'll reference it, they'll link to it. And when they link to it and they reference your website, your blog, the content in your site, it becomes a backlink. So this website, this national one that is ranking for all those keywords, only has 7 do follow backlinks. So that's nothing. We could get that within 2 months and outrank for all of them. And usually what I do is I'll find the top rankers and I'll find their exact backlinks and I'll go after those website backlinks as well. Or I'll just look at the metrics and I'll try to find another website that has a similar metrics so that I can get higher trusted websites and stronger backlinks to your site. But yeah, that's the basics of on-page and off-page SEO. I know that you read my post about local SEO as well. That is focused on the Google Map Pack. So for example, when somebody searches excavating companies in whatever city or Arkansas even, the first thing that shows up is this Google Map Pack. And the easiest way to rank for that is completing the business profile, having those keywords that you want to rank for in the business description, saving your photos as keywords, getting more photos than everyone else, updating the business. You can post updates just like social media marketing. You can do that for your Google My Business listing, adding more photos every month, responding to the reviews. And then the last thing is making sure that you have the right, what is this called, categories and service areas. So let's look at the categories. Oops, oh, it didn't show. So you'd want to find all the categories that are applicable: construction companies or excavating contractor, that's another category. Construction company, that seems to be the most common one, is excavating contractor. And having all of those categories and subcategories and all of the location, the service areas, so that you rank for all of it. And then the last thing is citations. When I looked up citations for excavating companies on this other tool called Whitespark, it showed me all of these ones. And so I usually try to get 100 to 200 citations whenever I start ranking a business. That will help boost your map pack so that you'll rank in the top 3, and it also gives you some backlinks for your website. But yeah, so these are the top rankers currently in the area that I found. They don't have a ton of site of traffic yet, but even if you're making a lot of profit per job, even these guys who are only making 23 search volume on average per month, they still are getting a return on investment for they're having their website, just from landing those few jobs every month. But you don't want to be like them. You want to completely dominate them and get better backlinks, better keywords, and better everything, so that you can be the person that's on the top of Google on both the map pack and top of your website searches. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'd be happy to get on a call with you and go over your goals as a business, and just how I can work with your budget, work with your goals, and help you guys the most. Thanks.